Welcome back to another Tera Plays Tera video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to go over some of the changes to Tera console. This is a bit different start. I want to try the camera in the beginning of a video before switching to console, because I had someone reach out to me saying that they feel the camera is a cool personal addition and they wanted to see it more. So I might be throwing this camera in a bit more of the videos. If you like this, let me know. If not a big deal. I can always, go back to the old way of starting videos. But today, like I said, we are going over Tera console's patch notes for the September patch, which is really cool that we got another update for September. Like, we've gotten 3 updates now, and I gotta say, I give the devs good work, because this is, I think, the first time since I've played the game that they've done 3 updates for 3 months in a row, and there's actual patch notes that people have been able to go read on the website. So for that, I will link the patch notes in this video. It will be down below, so if you want to read them yourself, you can. We don't have to wait for a translation. This video is delayed. I do apologize. I've been doing Tera PC as well, so I would have liked to actually known this last week and got this out. But within that, I think content I'm going to do on both Tera console still. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm going to do Tera console and PC for Menmas, just because it gives me more material to do. So yeah, within that, let's get into the changes of Tera console. Okay, so the first change that came to console is Rift's Edge. Let's go over Rift's Edge first. So, they didn't really change much dungeons. Everything's about the same, except for they released Rift's Edge for us, which is a basic 443, drops very minimal stuff. It's a very quick dungeon. If you read the patch notes, you actually get 80% attack speed, 80% cooldown when running this dungeon. I'm not going to show gameplay of it. It's really just crazy fast. Anyone who is like above 460, even 457, should be able to burn it in like minutes, not even. But the cool reward this dungeon does give is the sparkling shells, and whenever you complete it, you get one. There is a chance for one to drop, and all you need to do is collect 10 and you can buy any of these weapon skins. Now, someone did mention to me these are just reskins of the fashion coupon. If so, if you already have it, cool. If you're new to the game, you may not have it, and you literally need to clear the dungeon 10 times. The coupons or the sparkling shells are bankable, the weapons are bankable, they're sellable. That's Rift's Edge. Now let's talk about the fixing, apparently, of the energetic gloves. My attack speed on this build is 38. I want to prove that 1% is 1 plus. Alright. So, we know I have 38. Let's look at the gloves. The top green roll, or the second green roll, is 2.25 attack speed. The yellow roll I have selected is another 2.25, which means my gloves give me plus 4. An energetic 5 should give me plus 7. They stated in their patch notes that these are fixed. Well, if we remove this, I should lose 11. If we round down alone, I should lose 11. I was at 38. I'm at 30. I only lost 8. Mind you, I get 4 if we round down even. Now, I don't know if that rounding should be up or down, but if I give them the benefit of the doubt and say I'm rounding down, I don't even get an additional 5 from if it was a T4 energetic. No. So, I'm going to go against their patch notes and say this is not officially fixed. Now, what this could mean is, if I get a new energetic 5 and apply it, it could be fixed. I am not going to take the time to try and get a +5 on these gloves again. for many of reasons, and we'll get into that a bit later in the video. But no, if you already have energetic vibes, you're not getting the extra attack speed that the patch note says. If you apply one and you get the +5, please let me know in the comments section that it is fixed, because then I'll at least retract my statement a little and say that they fixed something. But as far as I see it, it's not officially fixed. Which leads me to something they did fix to talk about, and that is the battle pass. Now, a lot of players were making new characters, posting 100 talents, getting the battle pass. What was it? 6 reward, I believe, if we look at... Not the parcel. The battle pass 6 reward, yep. And they were receiving extra stigmas, deleting that character, making new. Crafton has fixed this. You cannot do this anymore. I'm not going to talk too much more on that because I feel that it's a glitch and that's not what this channel is about. But no, if you are a new player and you delete a character, you're going to have to wait 30 days. Especially for unleveled characters, they've made it very difficult now. Like I said, I'm not going to go any further than that. I'd appreciate if we don't talk about it in the comments. Again, I don't really want this channel to be about how to get around stuff. It's just presenting you guys the facts, and that's something the patch notes brings up that I wanted to mention, is that this method is not really viable anymore for what it used to be. But for new players, I think it's good in a way that you don't delete your characters before they're 65 anyway. I think you should get to 65 and play the class and see if you truly like the class, and then you can delete your character. Deleting it before 65 is kind of a waste in my opinion, because you don't really get to experience the game or the class. So, and if you do, you're going to have to wait 30 days, which means you're out of character slot. And if you're a new player, you really don't want to be out that slot. So, those are the major changes that the developers have done for September. It's really a small patch, but hey, look, like, it's been, 3 months in a row with a patch. There are some events going on. By the time this video is released, there will already have passed the enchanting event, but hey, they're giving us events, right? They gave us a Fraxum enchanting event. That's a pretty good start in my book. I'm hoping to see more of that, because if you do read the patch notes, you'll see at the very bottom, they do state that new gear is coming, which is why I'm not reapplying my energetic glyphs, because if we're getting new gear, they didn't state when or what, but in my opinion, it's time for an upgrade for everything. I'm hoping jewelry, out of Fraxum, new brooch, mask upgrades maybe. There might even be stigma upgrades. Like, let's be real. There are so many possibilities that I am just gonna hoard stuff personally and maybe upgrade some baby tunes up to where I want them to be. But that's where I don't think it's best to waste some of your etchings, because there's a good chance you're not going to have what gear you're in for too much longer. I expect by December to see this, because that's when the battle pass ends. Now, don't quote me, I don't know, I'm not talking to the developers, it's just things that, friends and I have been talking about, that, there's a chance, right? We're seeing a lot of good stuff come from the devs, and yeah, that's where I gotta give Crafton a, hey, you guys are stepping up, good work, I appreciate it. That's coming from me, by the way, someone who is really harsh on devs. Like, you can go watch me on any stream, they're all down, but if I play Warframe, you'll see how, like, anti-dev support I am. I'm giving you a good job. Take it, Crafton. Keep up the good work. This actually is like, you're doing something good, and I appreciate it. I can tell that the community might start to appreciate it if we continue this route. With that saying, I won't be upset if we don't get an update in October or November, because they've done 3 in a row. I'd like them to work on the new gear and definitely have it by December if they give us a new battle pass and when this battle pass ends. But it does state that they don't know when they're getting new gear out in the patch notes. It just states that new gear is coming. No date, no clue what the new gear could be. For all we know, it could just be a relic. You know, something additional gear like a secondary bracelet. Possible that's all it is, but for the sake of the game, I hope it's a lot more, and for the sake of the amount that they've had 5 months of doing a big update, and it's about time for a big update, I'm pretty hopeful. So, as always, that's about it. I am going to do more console stuff, so please, console players, don't feel like I've abandoned you. I have not. I'm still here. I'm still playing. Not as much because I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. Come check me when I'm live on Twitch. I'll be playing Dead by Daylight, maybe some Tera, some Minion Masters. I'm still around. Still down to grind dungeons. But I've just been trying to expand my repertoire of games for content. So, that's about it. Hope to see y'all in Aboria, gamers.